Okay, so it's the 18th of October 2024 and Amazon have brought out a brand new Firestick. Is it worth it? Is it all it's cracked up to be? We're going to find out. Stick around, all the details coming up shortly. Don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. So, as I say, Amazon have brought out a brand new Firestick. This Firestick is to replace the Fire TV Stick Lite and the Fire TV Stick version 3. They're calling it the Fire TV Stick HD. So what does it have that the others don't? Well, from what I can see, it's got the new style Alexa voice remote. And by the looks of it, it's slightly cheaper, about a $5 cheaper than the Fire TV Stick version 3. And unlike the version 3, it doesn't have Dolby Digital Plus or Dolby Atmos. But it does include Dolby Pass-Through, just like the Lite did. From the tech specs, unfortunately, the processor is still the same, the MT8695D, the 4-core 1.7 GHz processor that was found in both the Lite and the version 3 Fire TV Stick. Also, the GPU is exactly the same as the Lite and the version 3 Fire TV Stick, as is the GPU speed, obviously. The RAM is 1 GB, again the same as previous Fire Sticks. The Wi-Fi is still Wi-Fi 5, 802.11. They could have put Wi-Fi 6 or Wi-Fi 6E in there like the Max. There's still a USB 2 micro USB port in it, and the Fire OS is still Fire OS 7, just like the other two. Video resolution, the maximum is 1080p at 60 frames per second, and the HDR is HDR10, HDR10 Plus and HLG, again just like the old ones. The video decoding, you've got H.265, H.264, VP9, VP8, MPEG-4 and MPEG-2, again no change there. And the audio decoding, you've got stereo, PCM and Dolby Pass-Through. Like I say, no Dolby Digital, no Dolby Digital Plus and no Dolby Atmos. You've got the same remote mic, but you've actually got the TV controls on there too, unlike the Lite version. So you've got the mute and the up and down volume, plus you've also got the power. So unfortunately, very little to report on this one, to be quite honest with you. It's slightly cheaper. It is really a slightly cheaper version than the Fire TV Stick. And the remote has got a slight upgrade from the Fire TV Stick Lite. As you can see on Amazon's page there, just above the tech specs, they're even showing it as a Fire TV Stick 3rd generation, even though they're saying that it's a combination of the Lite and the 3rd generation. It really is the 3rd generation, just without the Dolby support and only having pass-through. So is it worth getting? In my opinion, no. What I would say is hold out for the Fire TV Stick 4K Max 2nd generation to go down in price on one of the special offers. Generally, you're going to find around Black Friday, holiday season, which is coming up over Christmas, you're going to find that the price of the 4K Max 2nd generation will probably go down to around $49.99 or $44.99. So I think it's worth paying that extra $5 or $10 to have that extra storage space. You've got 16 gigabytes of storage space on the 4K Max. It can also support 4K. It supports Dolby Digital, Dolby Digital Plus and Dolby Atmos. It's got Wi-Fi 6 built into it. It's a bigger and better all-round Fire Stick. So as I say, hold out for it. If you are looking at getting one of these for $39.99, have a look in the description down below. I've got a link down there for it for you. Also, there's links down there for other Fire Sticks too. Like I say, look out around about Black Friday, which isn't far off now. Look out around Christmas and New Year time. You'll notice that the Fire Sticks will probably go down in price. The 4K Max second generation is the Fire Stick that I would recommend you still go for. I know many people are going to say in the comments, no, we don't want a Fire Stick anymore because Amazon are abandoning Android and making it a closed system. But at the moment, as of October 2024, all Fire Sticks are based on an Android system, and it's hugely unlikely that Amazon are going to be able to switch this system on Fire Sticks that currently do have Android in them. There's no way, I don't think technically, that they can clear out a system, an OS, and replace it with a brand new OS that's locked down so that you can't sideload apps. As you all know, okay, Amazon have been taking things away from us, but to be quite honest with you, when you get one of these deals, the second generation 4K Max is probably the best streaming device you can get for that kind of money, even though, okay, you can't take away the adverts, you can't replace the home screen with your own home screen, you can't use certain things on there because they've taken away that facility, but you can still sideload, and there's nowhere you're going to get an Android based box with that amount of memory in it and that powerful for that kind of buck when Amazon have their special offers. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. Or if you can't do that, then have a look in the description down below. We've got some great links down there for you to various things, including my Amazon shop, which contains all the things I love at the moment on Amazon: Fire TV sticks, Fire TV cubes, and VPNs. Buying, subscribing, and donating really does help support this channel. It helps me to be able to dedicate more time to spend researching to bring you these great videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. And if you do see any videos that you think your friends, your family, or your work colleagues might like to see, then please don't forget to share these videos on your social media timelines. You can check me out on X. I'm at CWTEK. You can also check out my website. It's cwtek.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon.